Hello. Welcome. What's your name? Carly. Hi, welcome. You want to sit right? Awesome.
Okay, you need to turn down the music if you're speaking.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, I'm so excited. Thank you for your patience while was getting everything ready. So today we are here for the vision board workshop. So the first idea of creating this workshop in December, we wanted to do something personal and something collective, so doing our vision board on the personal level and work. So placing, do you know the concept of a vision board? So placing our intention, I'll get back into this in a little bit. Placing our intentions, in something that we're going to be able to see every day, because, like you were saying, we create our reality, we manifest our reality. And we wanted to do also this collective workshop. So we started this giant dream catcher all together. And every time we do an event, we kind of add a little bit to it, have everyone, come and add their touch to it. So at the end, we have a big artwork of something created by all. So also putting our intention, not just on the personal level, but on the collective level. So diffusing all this energy and bringing them together, and also representing this collective vision. So I think in 2 hours, last time we only had the time, we all focused on that, and see we still have way to go. But let's see if you're inspired to go do something at the end of the workshop on that, and do drawing, or that would be really nice. And we will also do another workshop for it, so yes. But so for today, I brought a bunch of stuff. So have you said, have you heard the workshop by David?
From me, and me from her, yeah.
Okay. And where did you hear from the workshop? Davi as well. Oh, thank you, Davi. Thank you so much. So I'm a painter here in Jacksonville. I'm from France, and I've been in Jacksonville for about 2 years. I have a few of my paintings here in the galleries. I usually do dottism and mandalas. So the concept of the mandalas is it's the same related of the power of the intention. How you place an idea, a project, a concept, a vision into something in the center. That's why you always have the symbol in the center, or a deity, or a quote, something that you envision, and then you expand from this to the upward of the mandala. So the vision board is a little different, because I have a nice book here about the mind maps. So we can do way different shapes. You see, they can start like a tree. How your idea can start from a center and expand, or it can start like a tree, like planting some seeds, and then the tree grows, and expands. How we say you can only grow to the heavens when your roots have touched down, deep on earth. So there's many ideas, many images we can use to structure our ideas. You have, is it in your, I noticed this book. Yes, you should bring it. Can we use it as well for today? You should bring it to the table. So thank you. So this is Patricia. Patricia, she's a doctor, and she wrote a bunch of books about history books, and also myth and magic and metaphor. So there is many books here today that I took to inspire us for images or for quotes. So on your vision board, it will reveal a little bit of your personality. If you like something that is very structured, something that is like square, and you're gonna have an idea right here, or something that goes from the center and will expand, so use all these images to make you travel. Woo. Have a nice book about Mexico as well. Woo. Okay, travel book. I know I'm spread out because there's so many ideas. I need to organize my ideas a little bit. There's so much to say about this. You can take some. Let's see. Some images here, and I'm going to show you ways that you can actually reproduce the image in tools like with tracing paper. So instead of like sticking, you have images here that you can stick on your vision board as a background, and then bring stuff on it. Or you can take some of these pictures. It's a lot of architecture. That's interesting, actually. Oh, see, here you go. And then using tracing paper over the book, take the image and put it on your vision board. So we're going to be working on textures, a lot of different medias. Okay, I have paint as well. We can do paint, but it can get a little messy and working by the time the paint will dry and stuff like that. So the paint would come maybe at the end, adding the touches of paint, but working with a lot of different medias. So okay, let me recenter. The vision board is something you're going to see every day in your life. So you know how the power of images in the brands and marketing and the logos and stuff like that. You have images and symbols like this every day. Every day you absorb, even unconsciously, you absorb this information in the commercials, in the radio, and depending on if you're a visual person, you have a photographic memory, or maybe you're an auditive person, and you have, an auditive memory. And if you're a kinesthetic person, see, that's why I brought some shells today and some papers. If you're a kinesthetic person, you're going to want to have texture on your vision board, something you can make you identify. This is what they use also in marketing. They bring things that you identify to and to receive the message inside. So this is, you're hacking your brain kind of by doing your vision boards, putting these words and ideas that you want accomplish for your life. So let's look at it like not what I want, but I don't think I can, or whatever. Let's imagine this vision board as it's a memory board. Like, let's say we're time traveling to a year from now, at the end of the year, and this is all, the things you've accomplished, and you're putting, all your dreams that could, you're like, oh my God, this is impossible, but, I did it. Okay, so this is what we're putting on our vision board. Okay, the thing that, oh my God, I did this. Okay,
a big dream.
Yes, the thing you're capable of, but yeah. So this is how we're putting our mindset. Okay, we're trying to look back at the best year and the best memories, and we're going to use these different tools. So if you're visual, you have all these pictures that you can use as background. If you're more an auditive person, maybe music is what speaks to you the most. So why not writing quotes or lyrics of a song on your vision board? Using the seashells, using the textures. So make it multi-materials. And so let's do this. Also, I wanted to ask you, what's this workshop? Why did you come to this workshop, and why do you want to do like a vision board? Who would like to start?
Me? Yeah. She was like, please come with me here. And I said, okay.
Awesome. So how have you done a vision board before?
I said, what vision board? Like, you say your vision and then you have to manifest it? Like, what are you talking about? She was like, something like that. I said, okay.
Yes.
So I came.
Thank you so much.
The words, you know how you say, can you spell this word? How you say spell this word, the words are spelled. So whether you realize it or you don't realize it, the vocabulary you use every day, you're kind of like coding your reality. It happens to me sometimes when I wrote a book, for example. This is why I brought all these books from Mexico and these travels, because I wrote a book when I went to Mexico 5 years ago, and about the travels and the pictures and stuff like that. And every single thing I wrote in the book, I reread it like a few weeks ago, and it's everything that's happened in the 5 years. And why did I read this book at this time of my life, when at this point it was everything that was in the book? I was like, wow, did I create this book because, like, did I creating my reality, or did I like foresee what was gonna happen? Kind of like you know, you're able to do kind of like you're time traveling pretty much. It's like, you know, someone is telling you, oh, this is gonna happen in your future, like your future you is telling you, you know. So you're playing with the timelines when you do things like this.
So you read or you write? What
I wrote.
You wrote it.
I wrote the book, yeah.
And then in 5 years?
And then now it's like everything that happened in the past 5 years. So I was like, wow, the power of the words. So this is now I'm so very careful when I'm writing something or I'm using an image because you know, it will manifest. So important to use very positive words, you know, like avoid the negation, like, oh, I never want to feel like this again. But you have this energy of feel like this. You know what I mean? So what do you want to feel? I want to feel this way again. Oh, I remember this trip when I was in Thailand, and I want to feel like this. So putting yourself in this mindset where you feel good. Okay, and opposite, positive.
Instead of, I don't want that.
Yes.
Yeah, because my one friend told me once, like, the universe doesn't hear no.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want you to call me again. The universe is here and call me again.
Yes.
So no. If they don't, if the universe, like, yeah, speaks in pictures and has visions and lights and sounds.
And
It's not always just words.
And
Words.
frequencies. And frequencies. This is why
you put that on a vision board, or you can.
You
A picture can create a frequency.
Yes.
exactly on your vision where you're putting the frequencies that you're going to want for this year. So I want you to feel free. How about you? What made you want to come to this vision board today?
Well, I've been wanting to do one for like, I don't know, I always try to do it, I know I'm never doing it, but I just know like your thoughts and like what you say. It's not that I don't, it's like, it's just, they're powerful, so like, seeing like what you want in the future, like every day, can help get you there, get you faster.
Yes.
It's just like a little push in the right direction.
Exactly, and by seeing it every day, even said my friend Tira has one in her living room, and every day she passes in front of it, so it's like kind of sending you the information, you know, that this is gonna happen like that. So feel free to stand up and use the space I've put on purpose, everything in the middle, so you can come and go, you know, and make it move your energy.
We're gonna pick up
Yes.
boards.
So I have boards here of any size. So you have giant ones if you feel like you want, you know, a large one. You have little ones if you want to make a cute one, you know. So I have different textures: white background, dark background. What is it? Here you go. These are pretty much all the boards. Go ahead, you
So
can.
you wrote this now?
This is no, I bought this book.
Huh.
Here you go. Oh.
So artsy, she would love this.
Yes, you can make her a little one. See, put this one on the side and make a little one for her. She let me bring it for her. It would be like a gift. She would be excited. I'm gonna, you know what? Mine, I'm gonna make it for my son. That's how old is he? He's 4. Oh, they're, you know, like 2 days ago. He's so cute at this age.
He was actually going to come, but then he decided to watch a movie with his cousin. So I'm going to take this big one.
Yes.
What about you?
So when you pick your background for the board, it's also interesting to see if you want it to be like a natural. You can take the cardboard, you know, keep the natural colors of this and put some seashells. And if you want the white board, you know, to make something more flashy and everything you're going to stick on it, with the white or the black, the colors are really going to pop.
This is definitely the right for me.
Yes, okay. Which one, which color do you want? River.
Which color?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem.
Let me look at what you have. Where are they?
Yeah, I have the white one, the cardboard, or the black one.
Black one.
The big one?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Black. Because all things come from the boys. Right?
Yes. So we have quite a bit of supplies here.
No funny, are you filming?
Oh, it's okay. We can talk at the same time. No problem. We have some.
I was asking myself, like, what's luxury to me? And I figured, like, doing yoga during the sunrise at the beach would be luxury to me.
Mhm.
Because living in Belgium, there's no beach, right?
Yes.
There's also not that much sun.
Some beach.
some beaches.
Yes, we'll get some seashells. We can make a sun with a craft paper. We have you can make mini symbols, mini mandalas. We have a bunch of quotes here, taken from little books, and we have all these little books right here. They are quote books. So all these little quote books, you can feel free to cut the quotes. Yeah, all these. Okay, so not the big books. They are just for
The little ones.
Yes, the little ones. The big books we're going to use for the images and to look at this beautiful book about India. We have, so you can take. See, they even have mandala on it. The colors. See, you can. So as you know, I'm a painter, and so I did this Mother Earth mandala oracle. And so it has 44 of my paintings in it, and with a little booklet of inspiration. Every card comes with a painting, and so I want us to use it for today. So kind of, I would suggest everyone would pull a card for inspiration to inspire for their vision board. Like, oh, what is my message for today? Or if you want some inspiration for colors or for patterns or geometry. So this is beautiful. Thank you. Mother Earth mandala oracle. David's gonna have it at the restaurant as well.
I haven't been to the restaurant yet.
Yes.
But we can't go in there now because of COVID.
But they still do the food.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yes.
So she's like the owner?
Yes, she's the owner of the Murray Hillbilly. Oh, you could leave it. You could leave it. I was gonna do it on top of that.
Oh, okay.
Is this yours?
Yes, I like this. Ooh, the
Yes.
yin and the yang.
So
Yes.
we have plenty of
We need the
symbols.
balance of the
Oh, I like
energy, the balance, the masculine and the
Shut
feminine.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
No, I love it.
I've been like, yeah, I've been angry about this song. Like when I see her.
It's such a relief. Yeah.
Well, she sees me, she just says a bunch of like universal.
Nobody understands what
Now, I'm looking for a vision board that I've made before. I know I have a
really?
I have a photo of it. I was going to give it as an example earlier, but I can't find it. But I did it for my business.
oh yeah.
For the success I want in my business.
Yes.
I'm an internet marketing company.
I want to be successful in my business, so I don't want anybody to be my boss.
So basically, like what Fanny was saying earlier about the textures and all the other things, you're trying to appeal to all the senses. You want to trick the brain to feel that you've already experienced these things. Touch it, feel it, smell it, taste it. Yeah. The more senses that you can appeal to, the more likely it is to manifest. Because you're literally in your brain, you're creating neural connections in your mind. So when you form those things, even if it's a fake idea, even if it's something that hasn't manifested yet, in your brain, it's starting to manifest. And then in your reality, your physical reality will catch up to what is going on in the mind.
Like your book, your physical reality got caught up to what you wrote.
Yeah, exactly. And
Wow, those mandala are so cool.
wow, so happy. So yeah, and also I wanted to thank you everyone for coming and the gallery also for making this space available for us. Yeah, so this is a book. There is the same of the mandalas. You can get inspired by the colors, the shapes it wants. So I'd like to invite you, everyone, to pick a card today for just like an inspirational message for your board, and you can keep it next to your board while you're painting, and then we do the drawing to make one. Oh, the chakana.
What's the chakana?
There you go.
Is it a French word?
So the chakana is the Inca cross. The Inca cross representing the 3 levels of life, like the light, and the spirit, the underworld, the world, and the spiritual world, pretty much, that they had, and also representing the 3 totem animals that they have in the Inca culture. So the snake for the underworld, and the puma for the earth world, and the condor for the spiritual world. And in the center of the chakana is what we call the center of the world, which represents Cusco, their capital, which for the Incas was the center of the world. And so they were using this circle here in the middle kind of to connect them with the cosmos and the universe, travel between the gates and stuff like that.
Everything in the middle reverberates outward. So whatever's in the center is what's going to generate.
Oh my gosh, so I'm doing yoga like every morning, right? 30 minutes. And then she says, let's center ourselves. And then I thought about the vision board and I was like, I want to make a center and then go out from there. It's so simple.
Can you pick card for today? It's like just for a message of inspiration for today. Would you like to pick one to see what's your
Do you have a compass?
Beautiful. Number one.
Do you have a compass?
Yes, I have compass here in the I have compass. Where are they? I didn't leave them on the table. Yeah, I have plenty of compass. I have compass. And you have to do the business as well. You just like you slip in your mind. This is the Egyptian, the eye of horus.
Yeah, but it's like
the flower of life. You see, you have all the
Am I allowed to cut one of these out?
so we're not going to cut them.
Oh, I just draw it then.
Look, this is very important thing, also resources that I have here for everyone to use. Okay.
I love that. My vision.
Yes. Yes. Which one is it?
You have 1, 2, and 3.
What?
Aurora. Is that Aurora? Is that
Wow. Isn't that crazy? And we're doing the workshop from 1 to 3 today. 1, 2, and 3. Isn't that great?
This is so cool.
Oh, I love this.
Okay, so this is like my most precious stuff that like I've been keeping those for a long time. So every time I paint, so if it's geometry, I use the compass to paint, but I'm not very good at drawing something like an animal or something. So this, see, when I see a nice book with a nice picture, I use tracing paper. And I use tracing paper, and then you can put it in your vision board. So if you like one of these symbols, you can use a tracing paper. Or if you like something in one of the books, like a little statue or like an architecture, like the Eiffel Tower. If you see something about Brussels, Belgium that you like,
No.
you use the tracing paper, and here you go. And you can trace the symbol over your. Yeah, you can take one of the cards and trace the symbol.
Time for energy.
I like it. If you want to have unicorns, see, we're asking for kids. You can do.
Yeah, the unicorn, my favorite.
You want to draw a
Well, he's on
unicorn?
the cover of my book.
The unicorn?
I need to take pictures of the books that you wrote so I can look into it.
Oh yes, I
Is it a
did see
process
the
in
painting.
Unica?
I did see the painting. Yes, I love this.
I did that painting when I was in Provence.
Oh, you did it in France?
Yes. Yeah, I was doing a plein air painting and I put the extra paint on an empty canvas and I just wiped it on with the palette knife. When I was finished, I looked at this collection of palette knife painting, turned it upside down, and voila, she was there. The princess, she was there, the unicorn was in the paint, even his foot was in the paint, the castle was in the paint. The only thing I put in myself was the dragon. It's good and evil. The unicorn represents creativity, which is good. And the princess doesn't want the unicorn to see the evil working in the woods. So it's good and evil. But I didn't plan any of it. It was in the paint. It just
Yeah, it channels through you.
like that painting over there of my horses. They were in the paint. I didn't plan it. They
Yeah.
were just there. Because it's inside of you.
Yeah, the channel through you. That's very true.
Yeah.
It's the first one I saw when I went to see your website, and I really liked it. I remember. Got a lot of energy.
So that's where I did it. It was in Provence. I was living in Lacoste.
Is it okay if I take this board or should I just take it to this one? I can take the small one. If you want to get it on the board. I'm going to try to draw this bigger though. Okay. Because it can also be a sun. Let me go get the other.
can transform. You can create your own symbol. That's awesome. It would be, you know, something new that you create. You have a bunch of. There is a lot. Just feel free to explore all this stuff. Did you want to pick a card for today? This is the card I picked. Oh. So. And the booklet is on the table. Which one is it? Can you get? Oh, the Om. The Om side. Wow, that's so funny. I was just listening to a conference about the Om yesterday. There's so much. Do you know the Om symbol?
I don't know that much about it.
Yes. So the Om is. Yeah, it's like the vibration. So when they say the sound Om. It like raises, put you in a frequency vibration that they say is like the sound of the whole, the everything, you know, the universe. And so
it's especially for the
it
mandala.
represents the peace within. It's a big symbol of Buddhism and spirituality. But it also has.
Oh, it's already.
It's crazy how the Om sound is so interesting because it has the music, but the sound of it. And it has the concept with like the spirituality, but you also have the science with like the numbers. They were saying that when you look at the Om sign, it looks like a 3 almost, you know, and a 9 reverse and like a 6, like the 369, like the numbers. Yeah. So it's like there is everything connected in the sun. And also when you, like for me, the Om is also the home, you know, like the place where you feel at home, this peace within.
Wow.
So it's also the sound of it, the Om. Yeah, you can, you know.
Om feels like home. I like that.
Yes. Yay! We get some delicious food from Murray Hillbilly, gluten-free and vegan, and these delicious pastries that I'm gonna bring home. Yummy! So excited! We're having such a good time here today at the gallery. Everyone, we're taking our time, definitely. Everyone is creating their vision board, mixing the paint and talking. It's really, really nice day. Also have this beautiful book from my friend Ali. Beautiful
Garlic is so strong. It's so good. Yeah.
mosaics from Bahrain.
So, but the problem is the smell, right? Nobody wants to eat it because then they smell it bad or whatever. I love garlic.
My friend Ali. Look at these beautiful colors from Bahrain.
I think I found
So I can see with this one.
Pretty most of my stuff.
And feel free, you guys, to write like the lyrics of a song or, you know.
Yeah, I always have a song in mind when I wake up.
Yeah.
It's my subconscious talking.
Did you have a song in mind today?
Yes.
What was it?
I Am Light from India Irie. You know that song?
No.
So beautiful.
Oh yeah?
I'll show you.
Yeah, we could play it. I want to listen to it. But yeah, when you know, if it's not perfect or it not exactly the way you had planned it, it's okay, because most of the time when I paint and then I'm like, oh, this is not the way I wanted to do it, or I should have, like almost most of my paintings at the end I'm like, oh, I should have done this way instead of doing this way. I take it like an experiment. I'm like, oh, next time I will make it better, I will improve it, you know. And in the end I never did the same painting twice. But I was like, you know what? It is exactly the way it was supposed to be. You know, maybe you were supposed to have thick lines on this one, because what you're going to put on top of the thick lines, for example, on these thick lines like that, you can do like dots of glitter on top, and that will pop. You know.
I like it.
So from what you think is a mistake is actually the base of what you're going to continue on top of that after.
Wow.
I'm so excited to see how it's gonna turn out.
Like, I've been having this yellow color a lot, so the solar plexus.
Yeah.
And just, you know, my friend told me, he said, you just sit in the light when you feel like you're in darkness. Just sit in the light, you know.
Oh wait, now I have to do this side.
I'm just taking your.
Every town has a little center for
Oh
people.
yeah.
They can learn languages or whatever. I feel like I'm messing this up.
So we have lots of crafts. We have some glue. We have an oracle card. Everyone took a card and get inspired for their message. And we have quotes. Let's see what this one says.
That was one of my biggest blockages in life.
Yeah, I wanted. Yes,
And we have seashells. I'm gonna put some seashells here on my board for my son after. We had paint. We're painting. We're painting here.
For a little bit until hopefully.
Beautiful.
I know eventually I'm gonna open up something out there. I've been working on it for like over a year.
Is Gainesville school?
Yeah, the energy there is so good.